All right. Oh wow. It's going to be a visual podcast. I'm going to a free ball. Is that a thing I should say? If that makes sense, free ball. Can I free ball it? I don't know. So I'm going to go off top of the dome with some topics, and then I got an article that I'm going to read and share it to y'all. Hey, how you doing? This is What's to Talk About with Dray Jaymes. I'm your host, Dray Jaymes, man. I'm on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I'm on Google Podcasts. It took me a minute to figure out how can I distribute my podcast on Google, but I figured it out. I had a blind moment, but it is what it is. But oh man, I talk about gaming and things that not so gaming. Anyway, oh man, hit that follow button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, also follow this podcast. Let me tell you something. I've been inconsistent with my podcast. I've been doing YouTube videos and TikToks and stuff like that, and I'll be forgetting. Or maybe I haven't been forgetting. I haven't been, oh man, running everything, like my YouTube channel and my TikToks, and I don't even give a shit about my IG. But it's very time consuming, and sometimes I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm here now. I probably will make this into a video podcast because I think I can do that on Anchor. Yeah, I'm on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. And since Spotify owns Anchor, I can make this into a video podcast. Anyway, so how y'all doing? This is Tuesday, September the 5th. And it's like any other day. I mean, happy Labor Day. Labor Day. I was not off today. Like some people in my family. But it's okay, you know. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of video games lately. For the most part, it's been Saints Row. If you follow me on my YouTube channel, I had some things to say about Saints Row. And Saints Row, it's a buggy mess. But my playthrough, like the first half of the game, well, no, I ain't gonna say it like that. When I first started playing the game, I didn't have any bugs. I didn't see no bugs. It was just smooth sailing, you know. Now, since I'm still at the beginning of the game, really, but I've just formed the Saints, and I got a couple front businesses to generate more income for my peoples and everything within the game. I've seen a lot of glitches, but it was really not that bad. I mean, no, when I say not that bad, I mean that no game crashing glitches. There's like this one my first missing glitch was the last errand mission for Jim Bob, the mechanic. He asks you to go to this prison and marshal the militarized people. Have an APC, like a fucking tank, like a little mini tank. And he tell us you gotta steal that and bring it back to the garage. So I do that, I hijack it, and I'm driving and everybody chasing me and stuff. And when you ram a car in that game, it's so fucking funny because you see the bodies fly out and shit. That's just awesome. Anyway, while I'm driving the APC, that bitch, a huge dust storm. did a vertical video on this on TikTok. I said a same shit, sandstorm, dust storm. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm talking about. A dust storm came out and I couldn't see shit. Dust flying everywhere. The lighting of the game, the reflections of the lighting, I couldn't see where I was going. And I think that was a bug right there, because I was like, what the hell? It was like the raining effect in Grand Theft Auto, the definitive edition, where it was too much rain that was generating on screen and you can't see shit. It was like that, but substitute the fucking water with sand and dust and light refractions and shit. That shit was like unbearable. But I beat the mission. I just went real slow. If there was a cop car from Marshall, the Marshall people was trying to ram me over, I can easily like nudge them, and then the whole car explode. The ramming of the cars. Keep pointing. You can't see my fingers. The ramming of the cars in this game is awesome. Just pick up speed. You ram them off the road, and pretty much their armor. I'm playing this on easy. Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should be playing on normal, but I don't give a shit. I'll play it my way. I don't like to lose. I don't like hard NPC. I don't like hard enemies. What the fuck? Anyway, you ram them off the road, and boom, explosions hit. I got muscles. Look. I'm so random with it. I'm sorry. I'm just one of them type people that I go off tangents. Anyway, so, and they're not really that bad. The Glizzards and Saints Row is not really that bad. It's just ignoring. It's just annoying as hell. Like the ray points from point A to point B while you're driving is sometimes they misdirect you. Like you have a ray point that goes this way, then it changes off this way away from your target. You saw the destination, then it reverts back. So I have to watch carefully what the fuck was going on. The auto targeting system is a mess. Like you try to, let's say you shooting at a person close to you, but it targets to something else, but I don't want to target him. I want to target him. You know what I'm saying? So I have to free aim and then have to free aim and then auto snap to the target. You know what I'm saying? I had to do that a lot. And fucking camera angles. The camera angles operate like 2010 camera angles, where no, not that. No, even way far back, like PS1 era, when you only had one thumbstick you operate, and the camera behind you moved by itself in the direction of what you facing. But at the same time, in this game, you change the camera by the right thumbstick, but the camera angles like fucking move that way a little bit on its own at the same time. It's kind of confusing though, but the camera angles is annoying, the waypoints are annoying, and the auto aiming is annoying in this game. And the only fucking hot, what they call that shit? Volition sent out a fucking patch list of fixes, hot fixes. There it is, hot fixes. That it's only technical fixes, like spec fixes, should I say, like that fixes like FPS and framework and all that shit, but nothing in game yet. I don't know, but I'll tell y'all, I don't know why y'all fucking mad when y'all bought the fucking shit. That this is the trend. Game developers want us to be the beta testers. They giving up They giving up faith on their own beta testers that's on payroll. They want us to be the beta testers. When the game come out of what they see on Twitch, us content creators, basically of what they see on Twitch and YouTube from us, then they push out the beta fucking fixes and shit. Oh man, that shit is horrible. It's horrible, man. But it is what it is. I'm vaping on. I got this from a smoke shop. It's called the Finest, the Fruit Edition. This is the Berry Blast Menthol. 3 milligrams. Usually I vape 6. And they didn't have 6 milligrams of nicotine. So I'm vaping 3. It's still kind of bland to me, because I'm used to vaping 6 milligrams. But since it's menthol, it's like I don't really need the extra nicotine like that. The other 3 of levels of liquor, whatever. It's pretty good. Nice little vape on my mod. So it's good. Anyway, what else game I've been playing? I picked up the game Blasphemous. Kind of reminds me. I haven't played not one Castlevania game in my whole life, and that game is still boring. I played Blasphemous. Blasphemous. Can I turn on my game so I can see? Because I'm like, hold on, where the fuck is my remote control so I can turn on my TV? There it is. I see it right here. So if I turn on my TV, and my PS5, I can tell you, oh shit, my TV updated. Fire TV. Shit. You know what? Let me tell you something. If you had a Fire Stick and you upgraded to the TV, the TVs is 4K. It's a good investment if you are a fan of the Fire Stick. Oh my God, I love my Fire TV. This is awesome. I mean, you could be busy to get like a fucking Sony Bravia or some shit, or a Samsung TV. Those are the only brands that are awesome. Fuck LG. Samsung and Sony. That's it. But then, I don't know, 5 years later, Apple's going to have a real TV, because, they got the Apple TV. It's just like this little ass box right here. But it's just like what Amazon did. They're going to fucking make Apple TV a TV. Shit. I'll buy it. Probably not. They're probably going to ask for like $5,000 some shit for fucking 8K TVs. I know they're going to do 8K. Now, I mean, they already got a monitor. Anyway. So it's fire up. Oh, my PS5's already fired up. Okay, so all I gotta do is just change the inputs. HDMI 4. Let's see. Hopefully. Hold on. Let's go here. Game time. All right. Ooh, shit. Ooh, damn. You know what? This color configuration. Shit. That is horrible. I just upgraded my OBS. That shit look. I forgot. Hold on. Configure video and then hit default. There it is. Got it. All right. I'm sorry for that. All right. So this is my PS5, and oh damn. I've been playing Darksiders Genesis. It's pretty good. Got like a little Doom. A Doom, not Doom, shit, Diablo. It got a Diablo effect with the cameras like top down a little bit. It's pretty fun. They changed the whole dynamic of Darksiders. Blasphemous, I've been playing that. I've been playing Dark Pictures Analogy, The Man of Medan. I got it because I got PlayStation Plus Extra. But I've been playing Destiny. I played that for like 15-20 minutes, and then I got bored, and then I've been playing this game for the majority of span of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. That's about it. Oh shit, man! This game right here, Nine Monkeys of Shaolin, that game is fun. This game is fun. You can't see my finger. This game is fun right here. It's like a side scrolling and fucking monk. You have a staff, bow, whatever. You just so I'm going to do a brief intermission because I'm hungry. I should have ate first before I did this, but once I edit this, it seemed like I haven't written nowhere. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Oh man, oh man, a full stomach do feel better than an empty one, or a semi-empty one. Just had a good lunch for while I was at work. Well, all I had was sushi. Anyway, shrimp rolls are the best. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna fast forward the agenda or what I wanted to talk about in the first half of the podcast, but it is what it is. I've been playing a lot of games. Well, a lot of games for me. Me personally, I like to. There's not one game besides Saints Row that I stick to, which I can go on and play for hours like any other normal gamer. You know, there's not one game on a consistent basis that I feel like I should play this for hours among hours on top of those hours. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of games nowadays that comes out has been very bland. Trash ass games. Failed to capitalize my attention, or excuse me, capitalize, whatever I said. It failed to entice me to play longer. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it. A lot of these game developers are businesses, and their bottom line is trying to squeeze out as much money out of our wallets as possible. So they can get their bottom line, because it takes money to make these games and they want their money back. You know what I'm saying? So, and it is what it is, people. So I'm like, oh wow, these games not putting in the work. I ain't gonna put in no work. Buying these fucking games. Or excuse me, playing these games. You know, you got the Call of Duty, but even Call of Duty gets old after like 5 hours. All it is point and shooting. But for what? These lame ass gamers, these fans, are getting excited about the new Call of Duty. Y'all mean, yeah, you get new guns or excuse me, upgraded, remade guns with the Modern Warfare 2 could have come out, but I'm not pre-ordering that shit. I'd rather wait for the streams, see what the gameplay is, and then based on what I see, the gameplay footage, not cutscene footage, then I'll be like, okay, so that's worth my time there. But I don't know. A lot of people nowadays, a lot of youngins, the new school gamers, they like that multiplayer set. I gotta scratch my back. It's good to have a back scratcher. When you single, get a back scratcher. Anyway, a lot of these kids, they are grown to love multiplayer service games, because of them playing multiplayer games like got the Fortnites and Apex Legends and my titties it's. Oh man, scratching your back is awesome. It's exciting because you get to play with some friends and shit. Me, I'm that old school gamer, 80s baby, that been around, or I've been playing more single player games. But to a new school Gen Z or a young millennial that's been born in the 90s, shit, online gaming is the shit. Get to play with some friends, talk shit, whatever. There's a lot of things to do, whatever. The things I don't stand. I can't stand about massively online gaming is there's no pause button. Whatever, you gotta take a shit. You know, there's no pause button. So, what to do when nature calls? Go find like a corner on the map that's undisturbed. And my back itches, I'm sorry. And stand there for like, if you're taking a shit, probably like 35, 45 minutes to an hour. Then all of a sudden the game boots you off for inactivity. You know, or even just like a piss, like 5 minutes tops. That's a decent bathroom break to take a piss. But that's about it. But with a single player game, I can pause the game. I can go to the bathroom, take a shit for 2 hours. You know, who takes shits for 2 hours? Most people. Because after you take a shit, then you end up falling asleep, or you just in relax mode because you just fucking defecated your guts out, trying to force that turd out your ass. You be like, then your body is on like fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? yeah, your body on refresh mode. So my asshole gotta readjust to the stretching of the turd. But shit, yeah, that's how it is, you know. Gamers in my era, we appreciate single player games. Gamers that of my sister's age, the 90s babies, or even the Generation Z babies, who are now 20-year-olds now, they appreciate the massively online game. But I don't know, my sister, she a 90s millennial, and she likes single player games more. I don't know. Anyway, I think because she watched me play single player games, like, you know, like she's all for the new Harry Potter games finna come out. I forget the name of it, but I think it's the Journey of Hogwarts or some shit. I don't know. I read the movies. I watched the movies, but I was like, it's a movie. But it was like my little sister, she's like, oh shit, the new Harry Potter movie's coming out, because she read the books, you know. She liked the books better than the movies, because when you read a book, you get the whole story. With the movie, it's like shit been cut out, so they have more time or whatever. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I read an article, and excuse me, I have to do this shit. PMP. Okay, Sony's new PS5 design isn't quite what we were hoping for. And I'm like, this is too early to change the fucking design of the PS5. It's damn near too early for the PS5 Pro to come out. They talking about it's going to come out next year. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought, you know, with the PS4 Pro, hold on, let me see if you can see. Okay, with the PS, I can see if you can see my face cam. When I had the base model PS4, I had a white one. All right, and it's full circle now because I started off with the PS4. The regular base model PS4 was white. Then I upgraded to the PS4 Pro, which is black. Now I got the PS5 and it's a white fucking console. Anyway. Full circle. Anyway. You know how you played the PS4 and I think 3 or 4 years later they come out with the PS4 Pro. I think either it was 2 or 3 years later. I'm not sure. That's a good breathing room from upgrading of the consoles, you know what I'm saying? Now I hear that the PS5 Pro is finna come out next year. I'm thinking that's way too soon. That's way too. I mean, because people still got the base model PS5. Why you gonna piss off your fans Not the people that haven't got the PS5, but the people that bought the PS5. There's this new model of the PS5 that's finna come out fucking next year. Mind you, the PS5 released last year, so I was like, okay, 2 years? I thought you need to add 2 more years of that shit. Come on now. Anyway, back to this article right here. Which I got, what is this? From GB, Creative Blog. And it says here, Sony's new PS5 design isn't quite what we were hoping for. PS5 is finally becoming less elusive if you've been lucky enough to snag one lately. Oh, if you've been lucky enough to snag one lately, then you know that not small at all. But while we've heard rumors for a while that the Slim PS5 could be on the way, yet it's yet to materialize. What we have been spotted in the wild this week is the new PS5 model that's a fair bit lighter and it's a fair bit lighter than the original, albeit with the same gargantuan design. Still, at least it's a little less doorstep than the 2020 model. Feeling lucky? Check out the latest. Okay, fuck it, that's a link. Then it moves on to constantly dubbed the CFI 1200 model. The new PS5 is 600 grams lighter. 600 grams lighter than the original. And it isn't the first time Sony has released a slightly less heavy version of the same machine. I remember the PS2. The original PS2 came out. That shit was a beast of a design. I think people forget about the original PS2 because now they did the slim version. I still got the slim version of my the PS3. The PS3, not the PS2. Even the PS2 was big. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the PS3, the original PS3 was a big ass machine, but it was a horizontal machine. It kind of shit. It looked kind of weird though, but I think the PS5 beats it by a mile because it do look like a Wi-Fi router. I swear, you know, with the pointy fucking sides and shit. Anyway, it isn't clear right now how Sony has managed to make the PS5 lighter, but it's likely to do with the internals. It also isn't clear if it have the same issue as the 2021's lighter PS5, which actually ran hotter than the original. I think I got the original PS5s because I don't get hot PS5 vibes. Anyway, at a glance at the manual suggests that the reduced weight is the only change in specs this time around. Last year's slightly updated model added the ability to remove the PS5 stand without using a screwdriver with joys. Oh shit, so it just snaps at the bottom, which as that should have been the first thing from the jump. But hey, I think they had to, put a screwdriver, a screw at the stand at the bottom, due to the weight of the console. Okay, we already heard that Sony is planning a redesign of the PS5 in an attempt to get stock moving again. A shortage of semiconductors is behind delays to the production, and Sony is keen to find maybe a secondary resource or speed things up by changing the design, but it looks like once again the rumored PS5 Slim or indeed the PS5 Pro aren't quite on the horizon. Thank God, because it's too fucking early to release a PS5 Pro or even a PS5 Slim, like to the market yet. For a Slim version, I really want that shit to come out probably, let's say 2 years. And then the PS5 Pro comes out in another 2 years or 3. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Because the generation of the consoles, it's like 8 years apart of the next one. Damn near a decade. But it is what it is. Still, even without massive hardware change, the PS5 is still going from the strength to strength performance wise with the Unreal 5 engine, promising previously unreached heights of visual fidelity. Meanwhile, games like Horizon Forbidden West are sparkling unexpected debates about facial hair still is now beautiful than less said about the people in Gran Turismo 7, the better. Anyway, have you played Gran Turismo 7? I swear, it's fucking sucks. But anyway, oh man, I ain't gonna repeat what I just. Well, I am gonna repeat what I just said. I mean, the PS5, it's good at how it is. If you can muster up $500 on a fucking disc model, or even $400 something on a digital model, go ahead. If you can afford it, I was lucky. I was one of them lucky ones, because some that told me deep inside, go to the Sony rap site and be placed on a wait list to get one, and I got mine through the Sony Direct event. And it was mailed to my house in 2 days. But it's just too early to even think about a PS5 Slim or a PS5 Pro. Because usually with the PS4 Pro, I think it took them 4 years to come out with that shit. From the PS4 base model. It is what it is, people. Oh man, that's it of this podcast, man. I am on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and Spotify, and some others. I don't know, that my link random generates to other lesser known podcast platforms. If you're on either one of them, hit that follow button. I'm on YouTube at Dray Jaymes. Hit that follow button. Subscribe button, same shit. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell notification to get notified once I upload. And social media links be down in the description box below. I'm your host, Dray Jaymes. What's to talk about? It's the podcast. Peace.